Hey, I'm here to give you feedback on your run. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to DM me directly or ping me in your RIP thread. First day of using thin. Oh, so your mental... Okay, I'm reading your RIP thing. First day of using thin, first foodless, and done at midnight. That's crazy. Okay, real quick, just because I think that, like, this is one of the things that, like, could definitely help some people. So, I think I've mentioned it a couple of times throughout all my feedbacks, but what I do for a living is I'm a psychologist, and one of the things that I've been, like, just ambiently a part of is, like, sports performance and just like high performance types of settings. And I think that this is a great opportunity to bring up flow states. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but I think that this is one of the things that if you understand like how to induce what's called the flow state, like it could really help you in your runs. If you want me to like get deeper into it, feel free to like leave that comment in your RIP thread. But I think it's like super useful to like understand, especially like when your brain works the best. Like for example, mine just seems to be most optimal at like 5 to like 9:30 p.m. Which is why I'm giving feedback at like 11 p.m. because that's what I have the brain capacity for. But like the finer movements that speedrunning requires just isn't super great or at like the current moment for me. But yours totally could be, so that might be something worth looking into. And again, I can link some stuff if you'd need to. Yeah, thin is going to be kind of difficult to use it for... Oh, that's easy. Yeah, but it's going to be kind of difficult to use it first, but it looked fine for the most part. Definitely better than what I had when I started first using thin. As soon as you loot this thing, crank that RD and ED back up. So that way you can look for kelp even on your way up, but definitely as you're running here. Like there could be kelp right there and you just never know. Also while you're running, a couple of things, especially, or not while you're running, while you're swimming, while you're running at some point other. Like you can zero out your pie chart and then when you're running you can change it again. I really advocate for getting that pie chart switched like ASAP, just so that way you don't really have to ever worry about it. The other thing is with like awkward numbers of iron, think like 14, 15, 16, 18, like you can throw out extra iron like you would with like extra iron nuggets, so that way you don't have like a cluttered like extra inventory slot. Nice crafting. No need to break the crafting. I didn't even catch this the first time. No need to break the crafting table here. You're about to like use it again, so you're just gonna have to replace it here in a second anyway. And because of that, like, You can also break these leaves more optimally by, like, what I do is I offhand the shears, so that way as soon as I'm done breaking this top log, I can just immediately hit F and then start ripping leaves en route to my other one. And then obviously hit F again and start ripping logs again. Oh, that's free. I always like to place my door over here and facing the ravine. The reason is like obviously the best that you could hope for is first try flint. And if it is first try flint or even third, fourth, fifth, as long as it's facing here, you can then overlap this travel to the ravine. But in this run, when it gets behind you, you have to actually travel further away instead of being able to go straight for it. That was a quick flint, and there are going to be some times where it's just RNG fucks you, and then you're rolled on flint, and then you kind of have to deal with going back anyway. But since it was fast flint, that's a good habit to get into. Also, prioritize getting sucked before you start to craft. If you're going, hold on. Yeah, if you're going for L shape, there are a billion other better L shapes here. Right there, or right there. Generally, if you're putting magma on where one of the obsidians should go, unless you have to, that's just not great. Bridge. You're collecting none of these blocks. If you need extra blocks, collect them in over here or somewhere where you can actually grab them. But hold on, I want to count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're 4 for 8 right now. Oh, that's unfortunate. Good. You use pretty much all of your blocks to get there. Nice. Oh dear. You're grabbing way too much gold here. For RSG, I grabbed 12. But I'm probably even over grabbing that. You really only need 9 to 12. You don't need this entire chalice. Also, if there's hogs here ever, just place the lava and back up. It's not worth it. You're gonna get hit like most of the time. Especially on low blocks and like open backsides, I definitely advocate for this route where you basically go here, block out one, and then place another one, so that way then you can do the lower hole. It's great for low blocks, and like low hole is just the goat housing route or bridge route. This is why it's better, because you wouldn't have gotten fucked. Like you wouldn't have gotten hit like 3 times. 1, 2, yeah, like 3 times. Especially when this terrain is open here. Like you can just head up there pretty free. Instead you gotta mine this. Like, you had to mine 1 netherrack over there, which is obviously, like, way less time than 3 of these things. You're pretty safe in this bastion at this point. Hold on to the food for later in the run. Like, the 4 pork chops could definitely last you the rest of the run if you're smart with them. Grab the chest. Armor is essentially like free permanent food, or like health preservation or whatever. Pie chart should have been done earlier while you're boating or in the portal. I think I already said something about this actually. Nice pearl hang. During this time in bridge, definitely... Oh, never mind. You're just out. Not unnecessary fall damage. Yeah, like the rest of that route, you could have realistically gotten away with, like, eating the, like, one pork chop. Which means that you're then going into this, like, pearling thing with 3 instead of... Wait. Yeah, with 4 instead of 3. Again, food preservation things. While this pearl's in the air, you can be tossing out junk. You have a ton of it in your inventory, and that's just like best use of time. And again, there. Oh, don't tell me the fort's scuffed on itself. Oh my god, it is. That's fine, you found it. I hope. I hope that this is just good. I heard the blaze. I think that you had it the other way. Yep. There we are. It was hidden. Gross. Good. Prepared for the next split by putting your hot bar in a standard place. Oh, never mind. Crafted all of your explosives. Pretty good. Take care of fire first before the blocks. Oh, that's how you placed it behind. That just looked weird. Bodai? Yes. Good. You've seen Priffin's video. Punished. Oh. It's also not foodless, now that I think about it. You had the pork chops. Oh dear, it's a meltdown. Uh-oh. Grab the eyes, at least. And now we're out. Look the way of the pearl, or of the eye throws. It's this way, not this way. When you're entering the portal, so that way when you re-enter, you're just correctly facing the like same direction. So that way you don't have to deal with like finding it like you are like right now. Having that other pork chop would be super nice right now. Okay, don't know exactly what happened the rest of the run, but yeah. Yeah, getting that pie chart set, overlapping more are the two big things that I could see throughout the run. Caved boat eye is scuffed anyway, and like still like work on like making caved, especially like just under surface caved like boat eye things to look less scuffed. That probably didn't make any sense, but yeah.